The 18-year saga of financial issues at the Guam Department of Education stem back to 1998, when GDOE was cited for failure to complete the federal requirement for a single audit of federal grant fund expenditures. Guam receives roughly $40 million worth of federal grant funding every year. But when it was deemed unauditable back in 2002, it was designated a high-risk grantee, forcing it to comply with special conditions to access federal funds. Fast forward to 2015, and Guam has now been under high-risk status for 12 years. It has also been required to utilize a third-party fiduciary since 2010, costing the government of Guam $3 million annually. The agency has made significant progress in recent years.
Having the first clean audit in 2000 for FY 2013 was a major accomplishment. To be able to do a clean audit on both sides of the equation, which is your financial and your compliance side. Major progress. To have it 2 years in a row gives an indication that we're able to continue and sustain that improvement.
Now the agency's attention has turned towards sustaining progress and mapping a transition plan away from high-risk status and the special conditions imposed by U.S. DOE. The plan focuses on 7 key areas, including the implementation of a new financial management information system. The Tyler Munis system was implemented in 2012 and will help fully automate the agency, improving both security and efficiency. GDOE also has invested in and improved internal control. Chief Auditor Franklin Cooper Nurse.
We created a database of repeat findings, looked at where our internal weaknesses were to see where we can deploy our resources and try to start audits to make recommendations to improve.
Another improvement is a property management of roughly 20,000 assets. Program Coordinator for Property Management, Marcus Pito.
In 2016, coming up in January, we're going to lead and we're going to manage that entire process, the local property management office. So this is our road on the transition, our road to helping us get off high risk.
During the visit set to begin November 3rd, U.S. officials will meet with the Guam Education Board, GDOE management team, divisions and school staff, the Guam legislature, and the Office of Public Accountability. Fernandez hopes the visit will provide clarity and direction on Guam's journey to the completion of its transition plan and what happens next.
The big question for everybody is, what happens when we hit the end of that blue line? And that's the discussion we'll be having with U.S. DOE now.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
That's the conversation we're going to have. If we can get to the end of that implementation of all those activities,